Do you know why failure is the key to success? Right. Remember that time you tried to bake a cake, and it came out all burnt? You followed the recipe to the letter, but somehow, it just didn't turn out the way you hoped. The kitchen filled with smoke, and you were left with a charred mess instead of a delicious treat. Or when you studied really hard for a test and still didn't do well? You spent countless hours poring over your notes, sacrificing sleep and fun, only to see a grade that didn't reflect your effort. The disappointment was palpable, and you couldn't help but feel disheartened. We all have times where things don't go our way, big or small. Maybe you spilled coffee on your favorite shirt right before an important meeting, or you tripped in public and felt everyone's eyes on you. These moments, though seemingly trivial, can add up and weigh heavily on our minds. These moments can feel rubbish, maybe even a bit embarrassing. It's easy to let them define our day, making us feel like we're constantly stumbling and falling. The embarrassment can linger, making us hesitant to try again. But here's a secret. Messing up is just a normal part of life. Everyone, no matter how successful they seem, has their own share of blunders and missteps. It's these very mistakes that shape us, teaching us resilience and perseverance. Think about a child learning to ride a bike. They fall countless times but always get back up, determined to master the skill. It's easy to feel down in the dumps when we don't succeed. We might sit alone, lost in thought, replaying our failures over and over in our minds. The sadness can be overwhelming, making it hard to see a way forward. We might even start to wonder if we're good enough. Doubt creeps in, and we question our abilities and worth. The mirror reflects our insecurities, and we can't help but feel like we're not measuring up. But what if we thought about failure differently? What if we saw it as an opportunity to learn and grow? Each mistake is a lesson, a stepping stone towards improvement. Embracing failure with a positive mindset can transform our outlook, turning setbacks into setups for success. What if instead of seeing it as the end of the road, we saw it as a brand new start? Every failure is a chance to begin again, this time with more wisdom and experience. So let's embrace our stumbles and falls, knowing that they are just part of the journey towards something greater. The truth is, everyone makes mistakes. It's an inevitable part of life that we all experience, no matter who we are or what we do. From the smallest errors to the biggest blunders, mistakes are a universal phenomenon. It's nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, mistakes are often the best teachers. They provide us with invaluable lessons that we might not learn otherwise. When we embrace our mistakes, we open ourselves up to growth and improvement. It just means we're pushing ourselves and giving new things a go. Trying new activities, tackling challenging projects, and stepping out of our comfort zones are all part of the journey. Each attempt, whether successful or not, is a step forward. Think about a little baby learning to walk. They don't give up after the first fall. Instead, they keep trying, motivated by the encouragement of those around them. They fall down loads of times before they can finally toddle across the room. Each fall is met with applause and cheers, reinforcing their determination to succeed. Each little tumble is a chance to learn. With every attempt, they gain more confidence and skill. They learn to balance better, to coordinate their movements, and to trust in their ability to get back up. The baby learns how to balance, finding their center of gravity and adjusting their stance. They discover the importance of stability and the strength in their tiny legs. How to move their little legs, taking one step at a time, each movement becoming more assured and deliberate. And most importantly, how to keep trying. Persistence is key. The baby learns that falling is not the end, but merely a part of the process. Making mistakes is really just a stepping stone on the way to getting it right. Each error brings us closer to our goals, teaching us resilience and the value of perseverance. So, let's celebrate our mistakes as milestones on our path to success. Let's think about J.K. Rowling, the brilliant mind behind Harry Potter. Her journey to success wasn't easy. 12 different publishers said no to her first book before one finally said yes. Each rejection could have been the end of her dream. Imagine if she'd given up after the first no or even the 10th. But she didn't. She kept pushing forward, driven by her passion and belief in her story. Or think about basketball superstar Michael Jordan. His path to greatness was also filled with obstacles. He got cut from his high school basketball team. That moment could have shattered his dreams. He was gutted, but he didn't let it stop him. Instead, he used it as fuel to work even harder. He trained tirelessly, honing his skills and pushing his limits. His determination and resilience paid off. He famously said, I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. These stories remind us that perseverance is key to achieving our dreams. Messing up is our best teacher, you know. It shows us where we're weak, makes us think again about what we believe, and helps us get tougher. Every time we don't succeed, we learn something new. We get good experience, learn how to solve problems, and become more resilient. So, next time something goes wrong, remember this. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a step on the way there. Learn from it, get back up stronger, and keep going.